Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. This is Dave from DLLM Cactus. Today I have a little video. It's time to up pot these Mammillaria Karwinskianas. I sowed these on January of 2023, so we're sitting at about 20 months. So just over a year and a half. So gonna get them into some individual 2-inch pots. Got my 10 by 20 tray on the side here to kind of move them into. Have my potting soil. That one's gonna be the 50% cactus mix and then 50% perlite with some stone and a little worm castings in it. But yep, let's get to it. Gonna take them out of here. See what kind of roots we have and then get them into bigger pots. Yep, the roots are going pretty hard underneath, so it looks like we have some good root structure. Probably could have did this a little bit sooner, but I do have that one Crest that's in the center there, and I know he's gonna require a little different light than some of the others, so it's time to kind of separate them and get them into their own pots. Similar mix that I had them into what they're going into now, so it shouldn't be too big of a transfer for them. Too shocking. There we go. Break some of these apart. Some of them have got some longer roots down there. Wow. Ooh, they're sharp. Clean it off really good. I use that, this I don't know where he came from. This is a different type of Mammillaria. Might have just got into the seeds there. I'll have to look and see what some of the other Mammillaria look like before I tell you what I think that is. Every once in a while one will jump out, and you can tell like some of them have different like spines and are different variants of it, but I don't think that's a Karwinskiana at all. And then once I repot these, I'm definitely not going to water them for about, say, 3 to 4 days. I just watered these a couple days ago, so it should be good for a while, just in case any of the roots get torn or anything. I don't want to entice any root rot. Breaking away pretty easy. There we go. He's got some longer ones on this guy. Some of the littler ones, I might put multiples in a 2.5 inch or 4-inch pot. Some of them I don't feel like they exactly need their own little pot, but we'll see. It's nice to be able to move them into different environments if they need different requirements on the sun, kind of like that crested one will, for now. I'm hoping when I get to that crested one that it has a good root structure like these guys do. These guys have developed some nice roots. It's kind of tight in there. Got it. Trusty chopstick always does the trick. It's just really dull on the end, so it doesn't really mess around too much, and it's stainless steel, so I can just spray it with isopropyl and just sanitize it. Whereas wood, I feel like it might pick up some of the funky. So always like these. You get them here. There's like a local Asian spot called Daiso. I think you get like 4 of them for $2, like 50 cents a chopstick. But lasts forever. I've had this one for a couple of years now working on it. Oh, it's got a big old root structure. Look at that. Sheesh. All right, moment of truth. Come on, guy. Have something. Have something. Like I figured, smaller root structure. Definitely the light was getting them pretty good. This is a crested Mammillaria Karwinskiana. So I'm gonna get him in a smaller pot and kind of baby him a little bit, see what he needs. But definitely rare. I'm really excited to have that. Come on. There you go. Stubborn little guy. I wonder if I should keep any as a clump. I might keep the last 3. Let me keep these last 3 together. See how they'll grow like this. I always like to kind of see how things happen. So I'm gonna keep these last 3. I'm not gonna mess around too close to the base there. Got nice structure underneath it. So I'm gonna see how that will look, because that'll be pretty. Maybe keep that for the greenhouse. Actually for doing like pollination when they start to flower down the road. So we will try to keep those together. This guy's got massive root structure for just a little guy. Perfect. So yeah, it's real gritty. That's exactly what I'm kind of putting it into. Even maybe a little bit more heavier on the perlite, but yeah, really good, really well draining. This is what we got. And that's all just out of this little, what, to-go container, like a 6-inch to-go container. But yeah, got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 30. So I had 30 plants in there, including this little guy. But yeah, let's get them potted up. All right, now that we're gonna pot them up, just gonna rip off some of this alcohol prep. Got the scissors here, because some of those that have the longer roots, I'm gonna trim some of those off a little bit, just because, like I said, I'm not gonna water it right away. I wanna make sure that they have time to heal up a little bit. But some of them that have longer roots like this, I'm gonna put it in a 2-inch pot. I mean, can't have all that there. So just kind of straight cut across. Knock some of those to the side, and then now we're in good shape. So a little bit started there. Just kind of tuck them in. I want to leave a little room because sometimes later, once this pats down a little bit, I'll be doing a little like stone top dressing. But yeah, they fit pretty tight in there, and this is good. I think it'll be really easy to maintain in these 2 inches for now. Real sharp spines on the side, so that's what makes them a little difficult, because it's a little bit of a tighter pot. But I like having them, the access to the roots and that, because I bottom water on these, so I think it'll be a good like distance, and I can water more often, and I have really good drainage, and I can kind of see where everything's going. I usually like to do one side, and then it just kind of lays against it. Then you can kind of set the tweezers back down. So once you kind of get it in that base where you really want it, it'll just kind of lay against that side. You kind of maneuver it the way that you want. Sometimes if it goes too high, you just pull it back a little bit. Small cut. Yep, a little too high. You ever get like big pieces like this, kind of break them up too. You don't want anything that can just kind of get in there and rot down there. That's the biggest issue that you'll have. They're pretty tolerant on everything else. You just don't want them to be sitting in water. Ooh, you a spiky guy. Okay, good. Nice. Well, thank you, everybody. Thanks for watching. I know it gets quiet there a little bit when I'm working. I'm sorry. Here's that Mammillaria. I don't know what kind this is, but I would look around at some of the others and try to find them. This is actually a big pot for him. He or she, but should be good. Let's get this little guy potted up. So crazy how you get lucky every once in a while with seeds. I planted maybe 4,000 seeds and I had one crest. I mean, it just doesn't happen. So much easier to handle because it's just really baby spines on it. Like, I mean, small. Don't want it to get too deep there because the roots are really shallow. But I'll definitely baby this one. Good. Got this clump here. I think I'm gonna go a little bit bigger and just in a 2.5 inch. Just because it could definitely expand in size with the 3. Hold it by the biggest one there. Say right around there. I think that'll be nice. All right, I think I showed you enough of how to do them. I'll kind of show you an end result here. All right, got everything potted up. Definitely single pots on the majority. This one had to do a little double, just really small. Then I did the cluster, the 3-piece. So those are a little separate, but then all single pots. Got my little crested one right there. Take care of him, and then, yeah, I might move some of them outside and then get others under that Mars Hydro LED that I just got. So might just kind of play around with it, see which works best. But yeah, 30 more plants. We will see you on the next video. Please like and subscribe if you can.